time for a look at the weather now.
Thanks very much, Angie. Hello there. It was a bit of a damp and grey start for many of us, but the sunshine has come out across many areas and we're seeing some beautiful autumn leaves here. A blue sky and sunshine, but beware because into next week there's a big change in the weather. It is going to turn significantly colder. For now, though, it is relatively mild. We've got high pressure keeping things very settled. This is the position of it, and it's not changing much over the next couple of days. So for this afternoon, yes, there are some areas of low cloud just lingering in places, but for most of us, we'll see the sunshine, 11 to 12 Celsius, light northerly winds, so quite a pleasant afternoon on the way. So staying dry for the afternoon, some long spells of sunshine. Into the evening and overnight, some clear skies out there initially, and then eventually we'll start to see increasing cloud and a splash of rain tied into a weak weather front. So we could find a bit of a damp start to the day tomorrow, but with those clear skies initially, we could still record some chilly temperatures around 4 or 5 degrees as we start the day. So that weak weather front moves away, the high pressure builds back in. We could see a fair bit of cloud to begin with, perhaps the odd spot of rain, but it should clear away. And then as we get into the afternoon, brighter skies follow and we'll see some decent spells of sunshine into the afternoon, similar sort of temperatures, perhaps a slightly brisker and more noticeable wind coming from the north, but yeah, around 12 Celsius our high for tomorrow. So looking ahead to the rest of the week and beyond into next week, it's this cold front that's responsible for that colder air mass. So gradually we're going to see those temperatures dropping away. It is looking largely settled into the start of the weekend, increasing amounts of cloud for Saturday, the chance of some showers by Sunday, eventually that cold front introducing that chillier air. So temperatures by day on Tuesday could be just 4 Celsius. So that is looking rather chilly, Angie.
Oh, hello, Alex. Single figures there. Alex, the weather looked absolutely beautiful in that Norfolk Nature Reserve.
Absolutely stunning today.
Was it nice everywhere?
It really was. Yeah, you haven't been out of the building much today,
No,
have you? You've been working so hard. But yes, it's been a lovely day. It was a bit of a misty, foggy start for some of us. A bit of cloud was around, but we did see some beautiful autumn colours, some stunning scenes here, and also a really lovely sunset. So many weather watchers captured that sunset. It was only time to just show you one of them, but they were absolutely lovely. Now, the news on the weather front is that it's turning colder. By midweek, it's going to be significantly colder with highs of just 4 Celsius predicted. At the moment, though, it is relatively mild. We've got high pressure, really not moving around very much, so it's keeping things fairly settled. We have got this weather front moving down from the north, so that's going to introduce more cloud. But ahead of it, still potentially some chilly temperatures with some clear skies. But you can see from the map a splash of rain expected later in the night as that weather front moves southwards. But yes, ahead of it, 4 or 5 degrees, perhaps lower places like Santon, Downham. But those temperatures will recover as that cloud moves in. And here's our high pressure really not moving very much. So we could end up with a fairly cloudy start to the day. Perhaps a spot or two of drizzle, but on the whole, it looks pretty decent. Some good gaps, decent gaps in the cloud, allowing some brightness and some sunshine into the afternoon. Similar sort of temperatures to today, 10 or 11 degrees, perhaps that wind just increasing a little bit, so it'll be a little bit cooler on the coast. So this is what's coming, colder Arctic air. It's moving down from the north very gradually, but it'll mean quite a shift in temperatures by day next week and some frosts on the way overnight. But before then, it's relatively settled. We'll see some sunshine around. There's also likely to be some areas of cloud at times. It could just turn a little bit wet as the day goes on Saturday. Some showers predicted on Sunday, but yes, quite a drop in temperatures. We could have highs of just 4 Celsius by Tuesday and Wednesday and some pretty sharp frosts overnight. Amelia.
Wow, quite a contrast. Thank you very much, Alex.
Hello, it's going to turn quite a bit colder into next week, but before then, relatively mild by day, quite chilly overnight. And tonight we'll see temperatures drop away with initially some clear skies before this weather front moves down from the north, bringing some rain and with it quite a bit of cloud. So some parts of the region could be as low as 3 or 4 Celsius before those temperatures lift again. High pressure keeping things settled. We could see some damp, drizzly conditions first thing, but there's a good chance that that cloud will thin and break to allow some sunny spells into the afternoon. Generally a gentle northerly wind and highs of around 11 or 12 Celsius in those sunny spells. Looking ahead, it's relatively settled into the weekend, increasing amounts of cloud, still some mist and fog patches around, but temperatures dropping away by the middle of next week.